Good afternoon, teacher. Hi, everyone. Today we're going to explain with my partner Alan Cabezas about the task-based learning approach, or TBL. To start with the presentation, it's important to understand what is a task. Task is a tool maybe used in the classroom. These have a different objective in the classroom by the teacher and why. This depends. The teacher consider what is most important about the topic, maybe the students, etc. Yeah. And also the task can you use with solving a problem, maybe with the videos, play a game, etc. This depends about the teacher. And now we're going to express about the stage of a lesson.
Now I'm going to explain you about the stage of a lesson. In this we have three phases, that is pre-task, during task stage and the post-task stage. To begin with this we have the pre-task stage. In this the teacher is going to present the clearest instructions about the topic and the task that the students will have to do. To continue with the explanation, we have the during task stage. In this stage, Jane Willis created the task cycle, and these are divided by 4 parts. In this, we have the first, that is the task stage. In this, the teacher gives obviously the task that the students they are going to do, and in this also create groups to 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 make the main goal. Also we have the planning stage. In this the students create a short report. In this will be orally or written form. And then we have the report. In this the report the students make extended report about the topic and the task that they are doing. And finally the analysis. In this the teacher highlights the relevant parts of the report of the students, and obvious the teacher asks some points about the topic to notice interesting features of the students. And finally we have the post-task stage. In this stage the language focus stage, during which the specific language features from the task are highlighted and worked on. Also it means that they pay attention to accuracy, and in this the students then do practice activities to increase their confidence and make a note of useful language.
Well, so now we are going to explain about the types of task approach in TBL. So this depends on the teacher, because the teacher is the person that consider what is the most important or what is the better in the class. Obviously depend the level of the student, the class, what is the objective, or maybe the materials. All this is considered by the teacher. So exist 2 types: the closed task and the open task. In the closed task, it's important understand the objective is clarified. So in other words, exist determined goals. So in this we can find different tasks in different type of tasks. So in the listening is important understand what is the maybe the word, the phrases, or the indication by the teacher. So for this depend the context, obviously. So in the types of tasks exist the brainstorming in fact finding. Other task is ordering and supporting. And this is important the context. What is the use in the different objectives of the class, or what is the consider the better with the teacher. So in these types like sequences, ranking, and classifying, obviously with the context. And the last is the compare. In this, the student can share the different experience, different activities, different things with others. In this exists the matching and the finding similarities of differences. In the matching, maybe in the class with simple examples like matching colors, like the teacher can present a color in the classroom, and the other side maybe the names. So the student needs choose what is the correct.
And finally, we have the open task. In this type of task, doesn't exist a specific goal. For example, we have the task. In this, the first is the problem solving. In this, the students needs to use the intellectual um, and reasoning powers to challenge to the students to engage about the problem to solve it. And for example, we have the analysis real and or hypothetical situations. Also, we have the sharing personal experience. In this type of task, the students are freely about themselves and share their experience with others. For example, we have the personal reactions or describing attitudes or preferences. And finally, we have the creative task. Also, these type of tasks are called projects, like uh, because they involves to the students in some kind of free creativity work. For example, we have the fact finding, also in the closed task, the brainstorming, ordering and sorting, comparing, the solving problem, and others.
After this exposition, we explain a simple example. Like now we use a closed task, and the task is a comparing, and the type is matching. We use this example to identify and express the different parts in the class. Maybe this activity is for students like 3, 4, 5 years, not more, not less. So the objective in this example, the students need understand and matching the different activities. For example, in this case, we use the animals. So in the class, the teacher need express maybe the sounds, like with this the student can understand and can relationate with maybe the matches, with the the song, the different activities, to understand what is the animal, what is the song, what is the correct name. So the activity is the students need read, need listening the instruction, and like comparing what is the correct name for the animal. For example, this is a supposition, like in this part the student have some picture about the animals, like a cat, dog, a rabbit, different animals. And in this part, the different name. The name is in other example. The first image is a rabbit, and the first name is a cat. So the student need understand what is the correct name and match with a pencil, a marker, etc.